What's up, Odooers, and welcome back. My name is Jose Ignacio. At Stealthywood, we're expanding beyond furniture into upholstery and online selling. But selling a chair isn't the same as billing 5 hours of labor. Each requires a different way of setting up what you sell. Today, I'm going to show you different ways that you can sell with Odoo. We're going to cover physical products and inventory, variants and custom options, service products and time-based billing, online sales and price strategies, and by the end of the video, you're going to have a clear picture of what your business can offer and how Odoo supports that. We're going to keep this high level, and in other videos, we'll break down each setup and use case in detail. So enough chit chat, let's jump in. First, let's enable our settings. So I'm going to go to configuration and then settings. Immediately in our product catalog section, we're going to ensure that variance is enabled just so that we can house dozens of color and material combinations in a single product card. I've also enabled units of measure and packagings, which is useful if you buy pillows in bulk but sell them in packs of 3, which is our example. And under pricing right below this over here, you want to ensure that you have both price lists and discounts enabled to automate discounts. If you've made any changes or it's your first time here, remember to select save up at the top. Wonderful. Now we're ready to build. So today I am creating product variants for our ottoman and applying some selling strategies to our throw pillows. So I'm going to go to products and then products once again. I already happen to have an ottoman product configured, so let's actually take a look at this. Okay. So the product type over here is set to goods, which is good. For the invoicing policy over here, we're going to stick with ordered quantities. This allows us to bill the customer as soon as they confirm the order. I'm also going to enable track inventory below. Notice that the smart buttons appeared at the top over here. It's pretty interesting. We have our forecasting one and our reordering smart buttons as well. Typically, I would need to add the number of ottomans we have via an inventory adjustment, but we're going to skip that for now. So this track inventory setting links the sales app to the inventory application. When you confirm an order, Odoo reserves the stock so that you don't oversell the same item. But remember, you need the inventory app installed to use these inventory tracking features. Learn more about inventory tracking in the Inventory Basics Receive and Store Stock video. Anyways, we are back over here. So the sales price is $750 over here, and our category is furniture. So what does that mean? Well, our ottoman comes in a variety of colors and materials. Instead of cluttering our product dashboard with 20 different ottomans that are all under a furniture category, I'm going to click our attributes and variants little tab over here. So we actually offer 2 types of fabrics, 2 colors, and 3 sizes. Odoo automatically generates all 12 unique combinations for us. If I wanted to add a new one, I would click add a line down over here, and then if I wanted to, I would select the types of values that I'm working with. We have a drop-down menu over there as well. So for more info on setting up variants, watch the Create Product Variants video. So up next, I'm going to click into our nice little Prices tab over here. Price rules are used for creating discounts or promotions. For the ottoman, any US-based retailer over here happens to have a 20% off on a minimum quantity of 5 that are ordered. If we wanted to add another price rule, we would actually just click over here for add a price. And to learn more about how to do these and how this works, refer to the links below as well. We're going to discard this for now. All right, now moving forward, let's talk accounting. All right, perfect. So here we have an income account and an expense account, and I actually want to do something today. I'm going to link this ottoman specifically to our 4,000. Actually, it's an even bigger number than that. Our furniture sales account. Let's just call it that. This allows our CFO to see exactly which product categories are driving revenue without having to dig through individual invoices. To learn more about account configuration for products, see the links below. So I'm actually done configuring the ottoman over here. So let's move on to the throw pillow. We're just going to manually save because I'm a little paranoid princess. We'll just call myself that. All right, we're going to select our nice little products breadcrumb over here. And then, what was the other one that I said? The throw pillow. There we go. We're forgetting things today. All right, so let's boost the average order value. So I'm going to select our sales tab inside of here. And under the upsell and the cross-sell section, we're going to start doing stuff for categories by filling out these fields. In the packagings area, this allows me to sell our throw pillows in sets of 3. So we're going to pick that pack of 3 right there. This optional products field allows me to recommend other products when a customer adds the ottoman to their cart on our online store. So for this one over here, I'm going to select. Actually, we have a service that I like over here, the upholstery service, as I just talked about. This is a refresh and restore service that we offer for furniture. So then we also have accessory products, and that's if they're buying a throw pillow. So let's think about what we would want to also add on to there. Well, I mean, maybe a sofa in this case. Force them to pay a little bit more. 84 inches woven. All right, so this is an accessory product is basically one that's also going to show up over during the cart before payment at checkout. Alternative products down here. This lets me list additional products at the bottom of the product page. So for this one, I'm going to add an end table because you kind of got to have a table at the end of a couch where these pillows also can go. Remember, this isn't about selling more, it's about a better customer experience by suggesting things that they actually need. We're indoctrinating them a little bit. So we cover this in more detail in the selling strategies video from the e-commerce series. Now for something different, which is creating a service product. When you sell them, Odoo creates tasks and scheduling in our project and planning apps. To create another product, I would select new over here up at the top, but I'm actually going to select the upholstery service over here to show you a pre-configured one. So inside of our general information tab over here, we have a product type that is set to service. Notice the new create on order field right below it. When we select it, there's a few options that we have. So this field is a project app integration and automatically creates whatever selected option in the project's app when an upholstery service quote is confirmed. So no manual emails or forgotten jobs. The production team sees it instantly. So I'm going to set this one to, in my case, I just want it to be a project, as it's best for large scale custom work that needs its own dedicated workspace. We have an option to apply a project template, but I don't actually use any, so we're going to leave this empty. Okay, so then we also have our invoicing policy. Now we have a few options here. Service invoicing requires a different strategy than physical goods. Since upholstery labor varies, I need to choose based on timesheets for this one. And we only bill for the actual hours our team logs, so it's the best option. I'm also going to make sure that plan services over here is enabled and it's set to an upholsterer so that our team sees the demand for shifts inside the planning app as soon as the sale is confirmed. And with that, we also need a sales price, which is $21 per hour over here, which also means that the category now is services, not furniture or anything else. Okay, now that we're done with this, let's publish our throw pillow as well onto our online store. So to make this go live, we're going to go back after saving over here to products, and then we're going to select our nice little throw pillow. Okay, so for this one, we're now going to select over inside of our nice little sales area, our e-commerce shop section is published. All you have to do is just click on that little toggle right there. And then you're all set. If you wanted to do this in another method, you can also go to the website where it's hosted, and you should see this little publish thing up there as well, which kind of helps you out with making sure that it's visible there. Okay, now let's go back over to where we were. Perfect. Okay, so when I scroll down, by the way, before I forget, going back to our website, you kind of notice that this is now the little area where we have our pack of 3. We have our little options over here and the 12 little variants that I talked about, but I knew you'd miss that. We have our end table down below. Isn't that nice? All right, we're already here. Let's go express our love for this website and go to our shop tab. And now we could see everything there, including the upholstery service and the price. That's it. Today we define goods versus services. We've automated project creation, organized our catalog with variants, and set up smart pricing. To see how these product configurations work in action, watch our tutorial, Create Your First Sales Quotation in Odoo. Thanks for watching, and I'm going to see you in the next one. Go grab a snack.